Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to give you the details of probably one of the most iconic cars Chevrolet ever made, a 1957 Chevy Bel Air two-door hardtop. Give you all the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about one of our latest acquisitions, and I'll tell you what, it's one almost everybody in the world, even if you're not a car person, will recognize, a 1957 Chevy Bel Air, and this happens to be the two-door hardtop. Beautiful car, absolutely. You're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we're going to do a cold start, we're going to do a walk around, you'll get all the extra information on this vehicle. Now you can also click on the link in the description and it'll take you right to this car online, and you'll have no problem getting all the information on this car, pricing and whatnot, and have access to our close to 100 classic cars and vehicles that we currently have in inventory here at Ellingson's, and our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. So if you got a chance to look there, you'll get all the information that you need. But let's get back to this. Like I said, 1957, big year for Chevrolet. Lots of changes. I mean, the Tri-Fives are 55, 6, and 7s, and the 7, of course, being one of the most popular by all means. And this is an absolute beautiful car with all the nice options. There's one of the things that you have to remember about old cars in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and whatever. You had to order every option that you wanted. Most of the regular standard cars, you had to have a checkoff list. Okay, I would like to order whitewall tires. I'd like full hubcaps. I would like, in this case, of course, 1957, the Chevrolets went up to the 283 V8 rather than the 265, and it was also the beginning of kind of that performance era, if you will. This one has what they call the Power Pack 4-barrel on the 283, but it also has some of the very nicest options that they ever had back in 57. It's got power steering. Really nice when you're driving one of these old cars, whatever, to be able to come in and out of a tight spot or whatever. Number two, it's got power brakes. Another real nice thing. These cars are heavy cars. They go fast. You know, they still have just drum brakes, but boy, when you have power brakes, it's really nice to have on this car. One other option that, you know, back in the day, very few people did it. It was only the third year that Chevrolet actually had it available. It has factory air conditioning. You go, oh my gosh, was that really rare in 57? Well, it was for several reasons. It was really new, and it cost over $260 for air conditioning, by far the most expensive option you could have on one of these vehicles. So if you've got a car like this one, and this is what seems to be the trend with the old car world right now, people really like cars with the options. I mean, power steering, power brakes are really, really nice. Obviously, the air conditioning is just that next step up, if you will, to make it really, really special. Now, when you got the Power Pack, you'll get the gold insert grille, the gold emblems on the fenders, and of course, a lot of times with the wide whites, they got the full hubcaps with the spinner hubcap, which is another neat thing. But let's take a look at the inside of the car. Oh my gosh, I mean, this is a stalker. I mean, if you're looking, you know, you can have the Resto Mod cars, you can have the modified cars, or you can find one that is stock, and that's what really, really appeals to me on this particular car, because everything is the way it came in 1957. Chrome work is outstanding. Matador Red, one of the most popular colors of all time for Chevrolet. Plus, it's got all the stuff that I really like. Vent windows. I mean, that was one of the things that we really liked as a kid. They got a little mechanism here, and you can open that, get your fresh air in the car, rather than, you know, if mom and dad were smoking by chance, they'd blow the smoke out and it would keep you in the back seat. You were in a lot better shape with that. Whatnot. You know, with the 283, with the power pack, it's got dual exhaust. Really has a nice sound to it. But the interior is as a factory interior with the red with the black inserts and the gold silver piping. But you got the original steering wheel, original instrumentation. Even has a Wonderbar radio in this car, which was one of those, again, another upgraded feature. Just like people even think, you know, all cars didn't come with mirrors. That was, again, another one of those options. You had to sign the little check off because it's got dual. It's got it on the passenger side as well. Talk about room in the trunk. Oh my gosh, you got room in the trunk for this day and age for your 2 or so sets of golf clubs if you go to the local club. Man, what a great car to bring there. I mean, it is just one of those, like I say, really recognizable cars. Being it is also the two-door hardtop, you got the great, you know, the flipper here that opens when you got the full openness or whatever versus the post on the 210s or whatever. And look at that side trim. That was really one of the most iconic things when they got the fins on these cars. 57, one of the big years for that with the aluminum inserts like that. Just really nice. Now you can find all of our cars on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and now TikTok as well. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. It'll give you access to all the information on this car, our current inventory, and as a matter of fact, some of the cars we've sold over the last several years as well can be found on those websites. So take a look if you have any interest in some of the old history and some of the cars we've sold in the past. Great way to spend some free time if you're in the technology world. I'm not necessarily so much in the technology world, but I'll tell you what, this is one of those cars, if you're looking for one of your first cars to be in inventory or whatever, this is, you know, probably one of those great examples that anyone with any serious collection would want to have, or be it your first one. Nice car with all the options right there. Now, you can give us a call anytime at 763-428-7337, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have on the car. We can help you with shipping. We can lead you in directions for financing, all those things that we do. We're kind of that one-stop shop, if you will. So thank you again for watching our videos today. We appreciate it very much. You know, remember our website is ellingsonmotorcars.com, and we're happy to see you next time. And you'll look at our cars and enjoy. That's what we do. The old cars, part of my life and part of my heritage.